I am the world's most ripped off developer, and I'm looking for some people who want to enjoy some games I make. I've been coding since age 4. I have over 400,000 lines of code in these couple games I made here: Throne Crown, Dungeon Run, Starfighter General. Starfighter General is pretty epic. It's an MMO made by like me. Infinite player networking. No one has infinite player networking, right? But I get ripped off. Check out how many plays I get ripped off. I got ripped off by MTV. They said they give us 25 cents a play for 4 million plays. We got none of that money. Shockwave Defied Media ripped us off. Adobe stole software right off our computer. Apple deplatformed a game. We spent 10,000 man hours on this one right here. This game right here. This game got 4 million plays. That was before we added random loot. Okay. I made a game with let's see if we can find it. I made a game with a Make-A-Wish kid, right? So he could say he made a video game. He uses art in it. I designed it 9 years before Pokemon Go. It's basically Pokemon Go in parks, except like in every park we put a specific quest. Like you go to a gazebo. It says, go find monsters here or get keys here. Every park in the world would have different quests. We put them in there manually. You know what? Android took it down. Congregate said we'd get be monetized. Twitch banned me for talking about human rights in Iran and China. YouTube censored me because I'm Christian. Okay, I just go on and on. Riot Games stole a patent of mine called player policing. They called it player tribunal. LinkedIn banned me because of talking about discrimination. Blizzard didn't like my religion either. They wouldn't hire me. Now, meanwhile, okay, just so you know, this is epic. You're watching some epic stuff. I used to be shouted out by Blizzard Entertainment on their main page. I don't know if the Internet Archives is working right now. They're trying to get rid of the history sites. The world's going dark right now. They're like, let's say the World Economic Forum doesn't want history. It's all going censorship and stuff. But I've been number one. See here, that's the Wayback Machine too. See, I can't even prove I was number one in the world. All these things. Why would I have a big website with all this stuff on it, right? So that's BattleNet, and number one in the world: StarCraft, Diablo 2, Warcraft 3. First and 50 under wins is Warcraft 3. I've been gaming nonstop since age 3, coding nonstop since age 4. Here's some videos about Starfighter General while we go along. So we're going to go back to After Juliet. After Juliet, it's going to be written, well, we're calling it Dante's Inferno now, because I think someone has a book called After Juliet. Not Dante's Inferno. You can't, like, sure, you can disrespect IP of all the old... Shh, Jim. It's called a Romeo's Inferno, right? You're Romeo in the Underworld, still chasing after Juliet. It's going to be a head keeper for people who have lost relationships or had bad relationships. It's designed to be a head keeper because you have lots of time on your hands. Now, Romeo and Juliet, the original one, is not a head keeper. It's one of those things that make you like wrestle with your inner self, and it makes people a little bit weird sometimes. People are like, oh, I'm supposed to be all romantic and stuff, and like, no. After Juliet's going to be a head keeper, and I said I have. Didn't want to even work on it until I have, let's see, no, that's my A art. Until I have 5,000 hours worth, 5 years of design. So here's some design here. Just so you know, look, there's some wild design from all these years. Let's get the first two. Let's get the 2022 ideas right here. Close, Dawn to Dusk, Dracula lyrics to action, Helena Troy, Starter Boss. Who are you? That's a dream. Watch Blueberg. King of the Hearst guitar. So like to be like King of the Surf guitar. Okay, I'm got all these different monsters and stuff. So basically, it's a procedural. The game's procedural, much like Angband, but there'll be like vaults where you have to fight bosses. It'll be like static, right? There's elements like you can protect yourself from. Fire. There'll be like a boss. It's like a big frost boss. I mean, you run back and you have to stand in the fire so you take less damage. You get really cold. Like stand in the fire, right? Mercutio and Tybalt get rematches. People of Romeo and Juliet, different things of Shakespeare will be there. Got the guys from like parodies of the monsters and parodies of Addams Family in there. Crossed there with the Bible, some stuff. It's just gonna make Symphony of the Night look like a a little game. Okay, this is an epic game. It's permadeath. You'll have racing. You'll be able to race other people who play in After Juliet with you. Might not have multiplayer. Might have multiplayer. Not sure. We're gonna get that. Might be a stretch goal. But it will have like speed runs like 2 or 3 times a day. And when you get on at that time, you'll see everybody running alongside you in the background. 'Cause the network packet isn't affecting your game at all. You know, it's a 2D platformer. Action-oriented games shouldn't be affected by a packet, but you'll see where people are and you see how far they can get in. Like, it'd be hard to beat the game. Like, it's going to be really tough to beat this game because it's designed to be permadeath and really, really hard. Might be pinball permadeath where you kind of keep some of your stuff. I'm showing my other games real fast. So I've successfully made games. I'm a big successful game maker. I just don't get paid. Okay, I've my entire life of coding, I've made less than 1 cent an hour. You know, making games, right? And I've over 500,000 hand-typed lines of code. Right? You're funding the most ripped-off man ever. And I want to get into it right now. I'm getting legal battles because I even have proof I even made the freaking phone, dude. The smartphone. Like here. I'm going down through here. Like I'm really, really, really ripped off. This is making the Junkrat. This is kind of fun. I don't want to get into all the places I've been ripped off. Just like long story short, like I'm not a charity case, obviously, because I'm going to be bringing you.
Feel my rage. We engage a rage and exchange my 2 gauge for your wage. I'm 7.
So this is like space. In Starfire General, when things spawn, they have things they say, and I'm explaining how I make it. The making of the Junkrat.
One of my best friends.
Like I said, I'm one of those Renaissance game designers. I'm a top tier, absolute top tier game designer. They don't want you to hear about me. That's why they don't pay me. Okay, they're supposed to shuffle me under the carpet, right? I'm the guy who brings up. We're gonna raise the bar for all the games you're gonna play, right? So get back to I guess I'll watch. Oh yeah, here's my smartphone P. So in 2000, I said, "Well, interfacing a cell phone so the palm can exchange information with the phone, so that turn your old Nokia into like a smartphone with the little icons on it, right?" I'm just saying, I'm going to court with Apple and Google with this puppers. The designs I had from thing. This cloud right there, internet storage. Plug your phone in But like I said, I've been ripped off like left, right, upside down. There's people with bad lives. You go in life and you're larger than 500. Anyways, well, it's probably way higher than that. Let me close it up. A lot of people have been ripped off, but life is tough. But I have the ability to make this game. And what happens? You'll make this game. You'll make your own game inside this game, PencilVania. It's a game maker inside of a game maker. A game made in a game maker, so you know the capabilities, and I'll let you sell it. I'll let you sell your own game.